Is hunting a man's world? Emma Sander says no. The 19-year-old, who lives in the Northern Cape province of South Africa, has been hunting since she was a child.
We went to this farm called Bontebok and we stayed in a tented camp. My father and I and one of his friends and two of his friends' sons, Arthur and Jack, funnily enough. And we go out in the morning and there's tons of impala, but we can never get close enough. The farm was a bit large for the amount of wildlife, I think. And as we're driving back from the hunt, we see a blesbok standing about 120 meters away, facing us. And I tap on the car's roof and I told him, let me get down, I'm going to shoot this thing. So I get down with my dad's 30-06 and the PH puts me on the sticks and I shoot and it drops. And we get there, we take out the stomach, smear my face full of blood, take some wonderful photos with the fading light, and that was my first hunting experience.
Throughout Emma's life, hunting has been a constant passion, especially with her father.
My dad and I, we have always gone hunting at a certain point in the year, and it's very comforting. It's packing the vehicle, making sure everything's there, and then waking up at the crack of dawn, making a fire, cooking water for coffee, heading out, coming back for lunch, and then heading out again. It's very systematic, and the way that, and the nature, and it's freedom, basically. It's a way to experience nature and experience everything it has to offer, and basically just have a lot of fun.
Emma says that for her, there is nothing like the exhilaration of hunting out in nature.
Being in nature and experiencing everything it has to offer firsthand. I mean, you don't truly appreciate the power of a thunderstorm until you're stuck outside with a rifle hiding under a bush. Or an electrical storm where the hair on your head literally rises up and everyone tells you to climb under the vehicles. So, nature and the cold in the mornings, the hot in the afternoon, the blasting sun, the wind when it kicks up, it's just, there's no other way to experience it than if you've gone out hunting 4 days in a row and it's all you know.
In Emma's family, she's the only woman who hunts.
My dad took me on my first hunting trip, but I didn't shoot anything. I think I was 10 at the time, and my mother came along, and my sister as well. They did not enjoy it. My sister kept shouting whenever we got close to the animals and they'd run away. So no, I am the only woman in my family that hunts.
Emma admits hunting can appear to be a man's world, as it can be physically challenging.
Off the bat, I'd say yes. It is a man's world. I mean, it's very physical. You have to walk long distances, handle heavy vehicles and heavy animals when it comes down to it. So physically, yes, it is a man's world. But I do think that there is a big niche for PH hunters, for women PHs, who just, because a woman has a different approach, I think, to hunting. We notice the details, and some clients, yes, they just want to shoot the animal and be done with, but other clients, they enjoy the details. They enjoy it when you take them out and you show them, this is this flower, this is this caterpillar, look, there's a bird, this is the bird. So if you really want a PH that's going to take you on a hunt that you're going to remember for the little things, then a female PH is a very, very important thing to have.
Emma believes that hunting needs an influx of women, and that would boost businesses. She thinks the industry has to share the reality and beauty of hunting to attract them.
I think the main thing that puts women off hunting is the idea that it's blood, guts, not showering for 5 days, completely tired and covered in smoke and ash, but that's not the reality. It can be the reality, but it generally isn't. So we have to create a better picture of hunting to make people see that it's actually something beautiful, it's something to be appreciated and valued. And if you don't like to shoot animals, that's okay, but that you can still come along and enjoy the experience. So I think if hunting were to just get a bit of a better rep, then more women would definitely be involved with it. And also, the stigma that just men hunt, hunters and gatherers, that women are gatherers, is null and void in today's society. Women can handle guns, women can handle bows, women can walk just as far as men. We've proven it. So in the end, women can do anything that men can do, and that includes hunting.
Emma's advice for women who want to try hunting is believe in yourself and know you can do anything you put your mind to.
As girls, when we're growing up, we're taught some limitations. You aren't as strong, you aren't as fast, and yes, physically, I'm not as strong as most men, and I'm not as fast either, but if a woman wants to become a PH, there's absolutely nothing that's going to stop her. She just has to work a little bit harder to get there. Some of the stuff that we do, like with the mechanical things, it's going to take a little bit more effort, and you're going to work a bit harder, but as Confucius says, it doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you do not stop.
Emma honed her skills at the Northern Cape Professional Hunting School. For more on their courses working with African wildlife, visit ncph.co.za.